Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Shisha Knows Rambo. Coming back with a new and improved video, and today I've returned with GTA 5. What's going on here? Alright. I know a lot of you guys are asking why I'm slacking, and every video I'm posting right now is either a rap or a short story video. Alright, I kind of abandoned the whole short story idea because I didn't really like it. I'm probably going to get rid of that video sooner or later. So, but yeah, that was sort of a Wattpad promotion, that story, and plus I actually liked making that one. And I'm a big fan of the movie Memento, which I based that story off of. But anyways, that's not important. Today is another philosophical talk of Rambo. I know it's been a while, even though it's been like, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? Maybe a month ago. That was the last time I did philosophical talks. And this is not a very, just sort of a video where I just kind of, I'm going into thoughts. And why I call it philosophical talk, I don't want to call it like Mind of Rambo. Everyone calls it Mind of something. Mind of whoever you are. And, yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to be original here. Philosophical talks is my thing. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Well, I'm just trying to get around my old thingy-majig. Yeah. Philosophical talk today. I'm going to be talking about something I have never wanted to talk about with you guys, and this is going to be a weird one. So, if you hear me kind of getting a little breathy, this is just kind of weird for me. I'm going to be talking about bullying today. I noticed some friends that I know in real life have posted videos sort of about this, and I'm just going to say it's a very common thing to get bullied. And, it's really something that I really just don't want to go into. It's something that, you know, you're just kind of like, well, shoot. I don't know why to talk about this. Now, the poem by Shane Kazakian, his song, or his poem, honestly, it's called To This Day, and a lot of people know probably what it is. My buddy Cameron from California knows what it is, so if he does watch this, yes, I watched the video. I kind of look up to it for motivational purposes. It's a very good video, and I think it's a very inspirational for people bullied. And a lot of people did really like it. You know, a lot of people really liked it. So, you know, it's a very good, video. Alright, but anyways, I just learned this from a couple friends of mine. I don't know the whole story, so I'm just going to get through to it. This one kind of moved me a little bit, honestly, because if you guys have never heard of the term the butterfly effect, then that's kind of, or the snowball effect is what I like to call it, because a lot of people, well, a lot of scientists like to call it the snowball. Now, I've heard it's been sort of disproven to be true. It's the idea that if you mess up something in the past, then the future might be changed. It's a very strange idea, so, I mean, it's a very interesting idea, so, I mean, it's not like it's the worst idea ever, but, I've heard scientists have sort of disproved it, like, they haven't really proved it, they haven't really disproved it, I don't really know. They've talked about the idea of time travel and all that crap, but I don't want to get into that. That was just an interesting article I read. And then, I realized how the snowball effect is sort of relevant in real life, because, well, there's this girl, and I know her at my school. Alright? Now, I bet a lot of you guys are probably going to know where this is going, because I know you guys are like, oh boy. Now, this girl, I know her. We went to middle school together. We were there for about a year. I remembered her for like a year. And she's pretty cool as far as I know. I don't really know her that well, but I knew who she was. You know, like, we knew who we were. And, you know, she's kind of cool. She's pretty chill as far as I know. And it's honestly something I wanted to kind of think about. So, let me get back to the story a little bit. So, this girl, she goes on Snapchat, or, well, what happens is, she makes, I don't want to get explicit here, but she makes, like, a sex tape. That's what my friends told me. This is all coming from my friend's information. I don't know where it came from, but apparently she made a sort of sex tape-like video. and she was with 10th graders, and she's a 9th grader, because, again, I know her from middle school, and, honestly, I'm just kind of, I'm always nerve-wracked when I come to the idea of bullying, because I do have personal friends who do follow this YouTube channel, and I know, and I only tell it to very close friends. I don't tell it to anybody who I know. Used to, back when I was young and dumb on YouTube, and I was just trying to get my YouTube channel out there. Slow progress always makes best. You know, I've learned that over my time on YouTube. But anyways, let me continue. I really wanted to keep this. So she makes a sex tape, pretty much. And she ends up, or I don't know how it happened, but apparently it got on Snapchat. And I know what you guys are thinking, Rambo, why are you talking about this? I don't know. Being bullied has always sort of affected me in some way, if it's other people or me. I've been bullied a lot in my time. Simply, now, I don't like blaming my disorder for a lot of things, but I'm going to say right now, my disorder kind of brought it on a little bit, why I got bullied, because, well, you see, you guys know this, my highest viewed video on the channel is about this exact thing. I have autism, a very mild form of Asperger's syndrome. It's not bad, it's very mild, if I should say so myself. It's a very mild disorder, so you don't see it, but if you know me, you'll see it. Like, I do act kind of strange occasionally. Like, it's not like, let me correct myself. I act different from other people. I'm not a very social person because I don't really talk to people that much. I don't really like to talk to people that much. And it's sort of, again, I don't really like talking to people that much. And that's kind of the effects of Asperger's syndrome. You don't really know how to socialize with people. My bad. Kind of stuttered there. Okay. But yeah. That brought it on, and then some other reasons it happened, I'm not going to go into, because that's just personal. I don't want to talk about it, because I hate talking about it. So I know there's people in real life who know me, who watch this channel, probably know what happened. Just don't mention it, please, because, I mean, it's something that haunts me. It always prods my shoulder when I think of it. It sends chills down my spine when I think of it. So, please, just don't talk about. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to get into it. But I've been bullied bad. Now, there are reasons that are kind of mild, but there was a reason I do not want to talk about at all. And, it's sort of, okay, let me just, I'm not going to talk about it, okay? It's just something I'm not going to, I know I am mostly honest with you guys, but I am being honest right now. I do not want to talk about this. I really do not want to talk about what happened. But there are some things that did happen that I don't mind talking about, like, you know, I picked my nose, and I know it probably isn't a big deal, and I know it's like, how does that haunt you? And again, something else, I'm not going to go on the detail on what it was. I don't want to talk about it. Now, there are instances of bullying that I can talk about, because I'm like, yeah, it's fine, like, you know, it's not like, it's not gonna like bug me in 10 years, like, you know, picking my nose, for example. I kind of still do that. It's decreased over the years. My family was like, oh, you've decreased on that, you know. I'm like, you know, yes, I have, good for me. But, you know, just sort of you know, bullying is something that, it's not like someone's been killed, but it's kind of like they're trying to kill something in you. And, I've heard of a lot of people who've actually, you know, committed suicide because of bullying, and I understand that. I've read many, I actually am subscribed on Wattpad to many bullying books, and I've actually contemplated putting a story of mine on one of those books, and I've just been, and a lot of people are probably going to be like, you know, what happened, you know, I don't want to, again, I don't want to talk about what specifically happened that makes me cringe every time I think of bullying, and I just don't want to talk about it. Just don't ask, don't tell. It's just, that's my business, not yours. And, you know, yeah, okay, my dad texted me, so I'm going to turn my phone off real quick, just, okay, turn it on silent, so won't have to worry about that. Okay, I've already been in for 10 minutes. So anyways, back to this girl. So, she didn't come back to school, my friends told me, for 2 days. Then she returned, and what they told me was she had a bunch of scratches on her. Yeah, I bet you probably imagine what could happen, what happened there. Guys, I can't stand bullying. I have done it myself a little, like just teasing, not really like bullying, like you make people feel bad about themselves. Now, my friends often like to bully each other, but that's just kind of friends being friends there. We're just teasing each other. But then there's sometimes where there's people who've actually been hurt who do kind of actually get really hurt by what you say. And that's happened to me before. It is very sad. I don't want to accept that invitation right now. Bullying to me is just something I don't want to talk about. Because here's the thing about bullying, and I've always noticed this. The shadow of what happened, it never really goes away. Now you can live with it, or you can kind of get on with it. And hold on, let me send a message. I know. Okay. Sorry, my friend's texting me on PSN. I don't really want to talk at the moment. But, you know, I'm interrupting the video. Sorry, let me get back. But back to bullying. It doesn't really go away. That shadow, and it haunts you so bad that you just can't get away from it. You can't really, you know, and this girl, I just felt bad instantly. I didn't laugh with my friends because my friends were just kind of like, oh my god, you know. I know a lot of hormonal people, if you know what that means. People can just be fucking exploitive. That just makes me fucking mad. People can be fucking exploitive as hell. It's just, I can't even think words I would like to say about it because it just makes me angry. It really does. And I would really just, I mean, the people, I knew who this girl was, and I would, you know, kind of, one of the reasons I was also bullied is because, again, I don't know how to socialize with people very properly, and I often stare at people. And it's, I'm often let me think about it. I stare at people. Let me just say, it's something I've always done, and it's something, it's a habit, and that's another one I don't really mind talking about, but, it's something I don't like talking about, and, but people could be fucking exploitive, just really, people can just be evil sometimes, you know, it's kind of just, and this girl, I don't even know if she was even aware of what she was doing. I have no idea. I don't know what she was doing. It's honestly, if someone kind of just pulled a trigger on a part of you, and it's just, I mean, it's a habit of mine to stare at people, and that's one of the reasons why I would bully, because people always thought I was a weird kid, because I would always stare at people. And, you know, at girls who I thought were very cute, I would stare at them instead of just go talk to them, and I know that just comes off as weird to people, and it's just a habit, you know, if you knew me in real life, I do it, you know, it's just, I can't, and then just people just start looking at me like I'm weird. So, Don't want you guys judging me from this, and that's not what I don't like talking about. Okay, I'm not going to foreshadow, because I know you guys want to know what it is. I'm not going to talk about it, so don't even ask, because I hate talking about it. So just don't. So let me just get that out of the way. I know I keep saying that. Just fuck. I can't focus. So let me just get back to the subject. This girl, I don't know what she was going through. I imagine that hurts very badly. I imagine that was very saddening for her. I imagine that was very shambling for her. And I knew her, and I've seen the people she's hung out with. And I've known those people, and I know that they can be exploitive. They can do very evil things. And it's just a sad thing to think about. Bullying is something that's always affected me. You know, it's like, geez, you know, maybe I should talk to maybe like-minded people, you know, just people who've been bullied, and just, and my heart's beating right now. Bullying is something that has bugged me for a long time, and I know that it's just something that I'll never really get over, but I could forgive the bullies. I could, and a lot of people are like, well, Rambo, you talked about being a Christian. Aren't you supposed to, you know, believe and all that, and, you know, you have to forgive thy neighbor? Yes. Jeez, I don't want to get religious here, but it's very hard. It's very hard, and that's kind of why I think Jesus said that, because he knows it's hard. He knows it's hard when you're just like, these people are being mean to me all the time. It's very hard to forgive them for all that's happened. And I remember Shane Kazakian saying, forgiveness has something to do with getting over it. And I know those people who did bully them, they're never going to say they're sorry, because that was fun to them. People have sick ways of fun, but let me just backtrack. I just needed a moment to think. You know, it's just sort of an allegory. You know, I can't think of what I want to say because bullying is such a complicated subject for me to follow on. And I can't just say it gets better. And it does. Like, trust me, it does get better. Trust me, I bet a lot of people probably know. It does get better. It does get better over time. It gets a lot better. I promise you that. It gets a lot better over time. And I can't say myself that, you know, bullying is so... And this girl, I just feel so bad. Just this girl, and she had sex with like 2 of them, they told me. 2 10th graders. 4 people were watching her. That just haunts me to think that people just kind of... One mistake can ruin anything. I've learned that over 14 years of my life. And it's never gonna leave. Like, it might leave eventually, but the pain you felt cannot go away, because it's just... The girl I really liked, and I know I've mentioned her on past videos, that's why I never really talked to her, because it was that bad. And I knew that other people's biases would get in the way. And me and her are good friends, and that's what inspired me to make this video, was this girl who made a video, or she made a post talking about bullying and how it's wrong. And that she'll never really judge anyone. I wish I would have known that when I had met her. Because maybe we would have became really good friends, but we didn't. And I still regret not really talking to her that much. I talked to her on Instagram, yes. And, yeah, you think I'm going to give you my Instagram? Think again, sir. But, think again, Willis. Anyways. But back to this girl. This girl is just, I just feel just like, why did they do this? That's just evil. That's just, to me, I'll make snarky comments. I'll be the bigger man right now, and I'll say it. I've made snarky comments about people. We all have. Trust me. You guys can probably go down in the comment section and say, yes, that's happened. And I can assure you right now, it's very, very often that we talk about, look at that weird kid over there. Or look at that strange kid over there. We don't like that guy. You don't know what he's truly thinking. You know, I sometimes try to tell my friends that in an attempt to humble them. I'm like, you know, think about what this person might go through on a daily basis. And you might have your opinion change. Because I met this kid who, you know, we always kind of used him as a punchline. We always messed with him, you know, he was just kind of a joke. Wasn't really anything important. But then when I looked kind of deeper into his sort of past, like, you know, you learn a lot of things that you didn't even know. And that's just one instance. Now, this girl, oh man, this is being deep, man. I'm being deep. I'm trying to be deep right now. This girl, she probably either A, knew what she was doing and just kind of took it as a joke for that sort of time, or she was sort of played into doing it. Because I've heard a lot of stories like that. Like, girls are, you know, played into doing stuff. Now, there's a lot of these feminist people out there, and I'm not going to try and make this into an anti-feminist video, but I've heard a lot of feminist videos of people who've been bullied, and the women are always like, oh, these men are evil, they rape me. It's not always like that, guys. It's not always like that sort of situation. It's not always like that. And I don't like how they portray men, because there are nice people out there. It's just, I feel that girls tend to think that these guys will treat them nice, and they don't. And it just makes me so mad. Like, these people are bad. These people are probably bad people. You can tell these people are probably not good people. And then you just think they're cool because they said a bunch of nice things to you. And then they just, then they get, I need to redirect my words real quick. They kind of play you. Hobson's talked about this a lot, and I love his Illmind 5 because it makes so much sense, and it's just such a, intriguing video because you're just like, this is what you're thinking, and this is kind of, you know, because he talks about in this song, he's just, you know, the second verse of Illmind 5, he kind of talks about these two women he's talking to, you know, these two young girls, and he's just talking to her about, you know, oh, this guy got you pregnant. That, you made a fat statement. Now, what I think happened is probably, now, I hate to say this, but I think she was played into doing it. Now, and then these guys being their hormonal selves, because, in my opinion, I feel hormones can make you do very strange things. And, I've been very weird place, because when hormones come in, you're in a very weird place. Just, you know, I'm coming from experience. I know a lot of you guys have probably gone through puberty. To the people who don't, you're gonna experience it. It's just, you get a lot of these weird emotions, and you get a lot of these weird, you know, these weird ideas, and you're just like, oh, okay, you know, this kind of makes sense then. And that's kind of that. It's kind of that, yeah. But a lot of people are just, you know, people are just fucking mean. People can just be fucking, People can just be freaking evil about particular things. People can just be evil about... They can just be evil about stuff. You know, just everyday life. They can be evil. And this is an example. Human nature can be just very evil sometimes. It can be very, very... Even simplistically, it can be very evil. Human nature is not always good. Let me just say that right now. And this... I've always hated that. I've always hated that. Like, you know, when I complain about society, people are like, oh, you're always preachy. My friends, I complain to my friends about it. I'm like, why does this happen? And then the answer I get is that Britain, this shit happens every day, just get used to it. Or don't complain about it, you sound preachy. That's the crap I get all the frickin' time when I'm actually complaining about this stuff. Not really complaining, but when I'm actually thinking about it, and I'm upset, and I'm like, you know what, this is why, and this is just a little, this bugs me. This really bugs me, and it bugs me so bad. And I don't mean to put these friends on bad light, because, I mean, I love all my friends. Like, I have great friends, and they're great people, and you guys are great people, too, you know. Greatest friends I've ever made in real life and on YouTube are just amazing people. Man, they're really great people. But, really? She made one mistake. She made one mistake, and she gets judged right off the bat for it. That's what makes me angry. That's what happened to Amanda Todd. She made a video stating that she flashed her boobs for this guy. And then they bullied her, and then she ended up committing a suicide about a month after that video was made. That's what that does to people. One mistake can lead to millions of possibilities, and it could lead to something like that. And I don't want that happening to people. That didn't happen to me. I'm glad that didn't happen to me. And I hate when people just say, get over it. You can't get over it because it just doesn't go away. It snowballs to something like this. To something like what happened to this girl I'm talking about right here. She might end up committing suicide because of this. This might ruin her life because of this. And it's just, people are just so frickin' inconsiderate, pieces of filth, frickin' garbage people, that this is tolerable. Watch the movie Frickin' Kids. That movie will tell you so good about what teen sex can do. That movie can tell you so much about teen sex, why you shouldn't do it, and why it shouldn't be done in the first place. Because crap like that could happen. Now that was a lot about AIDS and all that crap, but she gets judged for one mistake, and it's one mistake. One mistake caused all of this to happen. And just going over 30 minutes. Hang on with me, people. But this pisses me off, guys. You just have no idea how this feels if you haven't been bullied. If you haven't been bullied, then you don't know what it feels like. It feels really bad. Like, honestly, really bad. And this girl gets bullied because she cut herself because of this. And my friends were laughing about this, and I'm literally so disturbed now. Ooh, banana boats. Anyways, so disturbed by this that it's accepted. It's accepted in this. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. I'm getting really loud now. But that's how bad it gets. People have committed suicide over this. People freaking kill themselves over this. People just apparently are inconsiderate to that fact. And I get so mad when people act like it's normal. It's not freaking normal to get freaking bullied over this crap. Yes, what she did was not morally correct, but you don't have to freaking judge her for it. It's not good. Period. And the people who freaking did this, or if she did this, I don't freaking know. They better know. That better live with them for the rest of their lives. If she ever actually killed herself. And I've seen her around school, and she looks okay, but you never know what the frick is going on. It's just one frickin' mistake. That's all that it takes. One goddamn mistake could lead to a frickin' snowball effect. And that's what happened to this girl. I don't even know. Maybe it's gone away now, and my friends are just like, you don't even know what that is? I don't pay attention to that school drama bullshit. I sit with my friends, eat frickin' animal crackers, and talk about frickin' books and movies with them. Because that's what I frickin' like to do. Because I write books for what I want. That's what I want to do when I grow up. I don't pay attention to that crap. Because most of it is filth. Most of it is liars, deceiters, and it just makes me so bad. It just makes me so mad, honestly, at the end of the day, because you're just like, why do people do this? Oh, it's hormones. Oh, she was just being slutty that day. Let me tell you something, guys. I hate that word, slut. I don't like the word slut. I don't like the word whore. My friends have used it, but don't like that frickin' word. It's like the word faggot. I don't like that frickin' word. It's something I'll never use. I don't like using it. And never use it in my presence. Now I know a lot of YouTube haters are probably going to come onto my frickin' YouTube channel and frickin' trash me. Frick them. You know? But let me just get this out of the way. People frickin' mess up. I've learned to forgive. Over that time, I've learned to mend myself. I've learned you become stronger after that time. You're like, you just gotta be a little productive. You know? Writing saved my life. YouTube saved my life when I was bullied. Because I remember when I was bullied that year, I remember I had my YouTube channel, it was running pretty strong, it was in a pretty good place, and, it's not at the, kind of standstill it is right now, but, it was in an okay place, and I was just so, I didn't even want to tell you guys about what happened, because it was just so bad to me, and I made one frickin' mistake, and then everyone jumped the ship. Friends abandon you. People call you names. People gave me strange looks. People ran away from me in mock frickin' fear. Do you know how that feels? That feels like your heart's getting ripped from your chest. That's how bad it feels. It feels like the world just really does not like you that much. Okay, I'm getting a little passionate here, but frick it. Frick it! That's how bad it feels when people run away from you. And they give you weird looks and giggle at you. You know how uncomfortable that makes me. It makes me feel like the world just hates me. That's That's how bad it was. And now this girl is probably getting the same thing I did. Strange looks, people doing the same fucking thing. My heart's getting really bad right now. It's really feeling something, but that just feels so bad. And people giving you snarky comments that make me want to fucking punch them in the face because it hurts that bad. It fucking hurts so bad. It's unbelievable. People, it just hurts so bad that I don't even know. I can't even tell you guys what I did because people would just think I'm weird. And I don't want, that's the only, I've never really cared what people thought of me. On this situation, I do care what people think about me then. That's why I don't want to talk about it, because then your whole perspective on me might change. Fuck. Oh man, I'm getting really passive aggressive. I could talk about this for an hour, but that's just, it hurts so bad. And this girl's probably getting the same thing. Maybe I should, like, talk to her or something. Maybe none of her friends are probably talking to her right now. Maybe she's getting high-fived. And that just fucking sickens me. Make me want to fucking vomit. And she's probably getting bullied for it right now. And she's probably getting those strange looks that I did. She's probably getting the same things that I did. People are probably running away from her, mock fear, because that's how fucking immature people can be. It hurts. If you can tell by my voice, it hurts. It hurts very badly. I don't need a frickin' self-help guru to help me. I don't need a frickin' motivational speaker. This is coming from a guy who's felt that. Maybe I'll get over it in like 10 years, but I'll know that that's just kind of, that's an idea of what people think of you. And to the people who have stuck with me over those years, I'm glad they did. Because I know who the real friends are from the fake ones. You know, I talked about it before, but, you know, it hurts so bad. It really does. And it sickens me knowing that there are people still doing it. There's people frickin' playing girls, and then they start doing this bullshit. They started doing this. They exploit these people. They frickin' post it on the internet and then they laugh like it's nothing but it's hurting someone. And it hurts people to the point where they might commit suicide, and then you have to hold that for the rest of your life. I don't even know if the people are even sorry. It hurts that bad, people. Just understand, it's not a fun deal. It's not fun. You don't know who you're bullying. You don't know who you're bullying. Let me just get that out of the way. You don't know who you bully until you actually understand. You know, you never really understand people from that you never really understand people until you actually get to know them. People don't give a really fuck about knowing me, but my school, but that doesn't really bug me anymore. You see, that's kind of the big thing. Just stop caring. But it's really hard when it happens on a daily frickin' basis. And when people tell you to get over it, it's not frickin' normal. This is the bullshit I always have to frickin' yell about. I could do this on YouTube and I could vent very hard about it, but I can't. Fear the Walking Dead's coming on. That doesn't important. But it's just, I don't know where to stop on this. Let me just get this out of the way, people. It just fucking hurts when you get bullied. I know I'm yelling because I feel passionately about this situation that is going on. This dilemma that's going on. And then these fucking people, you know? Really, cops are on me? Alright, whatever. But, don't know what people have been through until you actually get to know them. And this girl, I always knew she was around bad people. I always knew. Now, I'm kind of sad. Because I want to, now, it's that moment where you just, like, you want to go back in time and help that person and tell her, stay away from those people who want to exploit you because they're going to end up hurting you very badly. I don't know if she would have taken my word for it. I don't know if she wouldn't have. And then my friends kind of go like, oh, she's really cute. And she is. She is beautiful. She is beautiful. And it hurts to know that these people have gotten away with it, you know. I've read this book. It's called Used. It's about this girl. She's been raped by her best friend, and he's gotten away with it. Okay, until, you know, he's gotten away with it. He raped her, and then one of his friends, I don't know, but he apparently posted it on the internet. And he says it's hormones and all those frickin' bullshit excuses. Frickin' exploitive people. I could make a whole frickin' rant about exploitive people, but I wish I could tell her that these people will eventually hurt you. They're going to try and they're gonna use you eventually. You see, when they use you and you're done, you see, that's kind of when it sort of makes sense. Fucking exploitive. May do that for the next philosophical talk. Exploitive fucking people. But people, let me just get this out of the way before I go. People, bullying hurts, and you have to understand it is an issue. It does happen. And it can affect you. That's texting me again. I really could tell so much more. I could go 8 hours talking about it. But I can't. Fuck it, because that would take forever. But, guys, I just want you to understand, please. And, hopefully, I'm so sorry this is 43 minutes. Please just bear with me. Just watch the whole video. Please just watch the whole video through. Because I want you guys to understand. And I will talk to you guys later. Please. And if when you guys get to the video, please just watch the whole thing through. Please just watch the whole thing through. Just think about it open-mindedly. I'll give a shout-out real quick to Mr. Spencer Strott. He's one of my good homies. I love that guy very much. Not in a homo way. But, love that dude. Not in a gay way, but of course. Just messing around, but, love that guy. And, I just want to let him know that video he made called My Personality. Such a good video. Go check it out. I'm going to link it below. You guys go check it out. It's a good watch. It's a good watch. You know, I left a comment on there, but check this guy's story out. It's such an intriguing story. You never know and that's kind of what taught me, you never know another person's story. Because I did not know about that about Spencer. But anyways, I'm dragging too long. Check out that video. But just please watch this whole video through. I want you guys to understand. Please, I just want you to understand. I'm begging you, please, just understand. That's all I ask. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. My name's been Rambo, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this much more passionate version of Philosophical Talks. And I love you guys. I really do. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.